The NextOnes Network, and shout out to all my ones. We're back again with another episode of Status Symbol, and we have someone that you probably don't know about, but that's what we do at NextOnes. We give players and basketball creatives more opportunities and a platform to be seen, tell their story, and this is a name you need to know. Imagine playing college basketball, regardless of any level, and averaging around 33 points a game. And I'm just gonna let that sink in right there. Was it Player of the Year, CCC Player of the Year, all-time Gordon College leading scorer, over 2,000 points, All-American, and again, not a lot of people know your name. How would you describe yourself, and what do you have to say to those that are getting to know you on this episode?
First off, I just appreciate the opportunity to come on and chat with you for sure. But for people that don't know me, I think I'm just a humble guy, very quiet. Kind of like to let my game talk for myself. You won't hear me talk too much when I'm out on the court or even off the court. Don't really like attention. Don't really like the spotlight. That's why I really just try to let my game do the talking for me, and good things come from that for sure.
Definitely. Yeah, good things come for that. 842 total points for the season, in addition to 5.6 rebounds. Man, how did this come about? My first question is, how did you land at Gordon College?
The crazy thing is out by my senior season in high school, like by the time senior season rolled around, there's only two schools still recruiting me, and it was just two Division III schools. My junior year, like that's the big AAU type like live period. A lot of like D2 schools out in the area were reaching out to my AU coaches, like, hey, is he 6'4"? Like, hey, you can really score the ball, you can really shoot, but is he 6'4"? And I'm like, I'm 6'2" on a good day. Like, I do not fit that mold for you. And then there's a lot of schools that just saw me as a spot up shooter, which I mean is great. I can fit a lot of roles on a lot of teams, but Gordon definitely saw me as more, and I think that built a lot of confidence in me from the first visit. The head coach at Gordon told me that I could be one of the best players to ever play there, and I believed him. I truly bought into that, and I definitely wanted to go somewhere where I was wanted for sure.
Awesome, man. I love that response, and I guess that's a lesson learned too. A lot of guys get stuck up on the level of play of like D1 or even D2, and kind of got to go where you're going to get better and your coach believes in you. And obviously you're the end result of believing in yourself and obviously, like you said, buying in. So let's take it all the way back to the beginning, man. Where are you from?
I'm from a small town called Acushnet, Massachusetts. Any of you that know geography, it's right near Cape Cod, Massachusetts. It's kind of like a destination for the summertime. About like an hour outside the city of Boston. Born and raised there, I've lived there my whole life. Just a huge New England guy. Not really feeling it with the Celtics right now, but it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, that was my next question, man. So you're obviously a huge Boston Celtics fan. Have you had a chance to, talk to anybody within the franchise, or have they recruited you at all?
So I play pickup in the city in the summer times. A good friend of mine, KJ Baptiste, he's now a grad assistant at Penn State, but he hosts some pro runs in the summertime. Marcus Smart comes, his cousin Trey Davis, who plays for the Red Claws, Carsen Edwards pulled up last year, a bunch of D1 guys, D2 guys, a lot of overseas pros. And I was the only Division III guy, so it's just a great opportunity for me to kind of network myself. Danny Ainge's son comes to play, a couple of the assistant coaches. So just great networking opportunity, great basketball opportunity all around. It's just nice. A city like Boston, I feel like we're kind of close-knit. Like we kind of try to take care of each other. We all just come together in the off seasons and when we're home, and it's a great opportunity.
Yeah, definitely. You get to play NBA talent. Has Marcus Smart guarded you? What's been the biggest challenge playing with that type of level of guys?
For me, it's more mental than physical. I think so. Last summer was the first summer that we did it, and it was kind of like I walk into the gym and I see everyone else that's there, and I see all the D1 gear and all the NBA gear that these guys are wearing, and it's like all right, I'm gonna go put myself in the corner and just kind of like try not to mess up.
Yeah.
And that like doesn't allow you to grow in a lot of areas. So this summer, like, I came in the mindset like I earned to be in this gym. Like they lace up their shoes the same way I do, and I just this summer was a huge difference maker. Just playing against guys like Bruce Brown, who plays for the Pistons, Shabazz Napier's back in town, Terrence Mann's back in town, Pat Connaughton's back in town. Like there's a lot of pros from Boston, and it's just like it's funny. Like the other day or 2 weeks ago, I walked in the gym and Terrence Clark from who goes Kentucky and Bruce Brown are like, bro, how many points you score in college? And it's like, I didn't even know you knew me. Like, I'm just trying to hear, like, trying to get some run in. So it's been really cool to see the growth and where it's come for sure.
Yeah, man. For someone who doesn't like attention, all those buckets is definitely gonna get you attention, man. No one wants to get on a highlight reel on Instagram or Twitter because an unknown guy is lining them up. But like you said, your game does all the talking. It's one Google search. It just takes one Google
Wanna
search.
feel a thrust, wanna feel a text, wanna feel a drop top breeze, wanna feel success, wanna chase a game, never chase a message, never stop grinding.